everybody. Happy 2026. We're back. Yeah, 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 yeah. Do I remember how to do my job? Who knows? Do I remember how to be a streamer anymore? We shall see. But yay, welcome in everybody. Happy New Year. Happy Christmas. We need to have like a big debrief. So honestly, gamers, if you're expecting a lot of gameplay today, I would say temper those expectations because I am in a mood to yap. But let's see who we have in chat today. We've got Reese. We've got that nerd Reese is right at the top of chat today. Yay, love it. Almost time. We've got Allison as well, lurking as you get ready for work. Can't wait. We've got Bookishly Shell as well. Just finished work for the week. Yes, work from home because of the snow. So now you get to be here. Yes, absolutely love it. I mean, snow, not so much, to be honest. Where I live, well, actually, I was back with my family for the Christmas period, and the day that I was leaving to come back up to Scotland, we had snow, which was quite funny because that doesn't happen that often. And then I've got back up to my city and we don't have any, touch wood. I hate snow in the city because I live on a big hill and it makes everything really icy and just like, oh, I think I said on Discord yesterday, I had to walk out to the doctor's yesterday morning and it was the most stressful 40-minute walk of my life. Like, just because it had rained the night before and so everywhere was so icy. So all of that is to say, I hate ice because I had an ice-related injury when I was younger. I broke my elbow ice skating when I was like, I don't know, 10 or 11 or something. But all of that is to say, Shell, I'm so glad that you got to work from home this week. That's so much fun. And Alison, you work from home because your job is permanently remote. Yes, love the fact that your bosses don't care what you watch/listen to so long as the work gets done. That is the important thing. I absolutely love that. We also have, oh my goodness, we have so many messages that I need to catch up on. Hold on. It is so lovely seeing so many of you guys in chat just now. And do you know what? I'm gonna play the game. This is such a Sims 4 thing, right? I love how I literally just booted up my game. It is 6:26 p.m. and Cass hasn't gone to work and she finishes her shift at 7. So do you know what? While we're just still gabbing, just so that we have a little bit of something to look at, why don't I also just play the game in the background for us? I'm so sorry, guys. It looks like this is just a permanent thing on YouTube now as well, where I'm seeing everybody's usernames rather than your screen names, which is still really frustrating. So you guys are gonna have to remind me again if I get anybody's names wrong and if I'm mixing up any names and screen names. I'm so sorry if I do. But we have, oh wait, I'm gonna call you Sand because I feel like I do in the back of my head remember your username, but it's totally eluding me right now because I recognize your @name. But hi everyone, it's been ages, life has been something lately, and I took a long break from everything, but I'm getting back into lurking here and getting caught up while you're getting back into your own forever world. That is so much fun, and also, I always want to remind you guys that taking a break from our community is never ever something that you guys have to apologize for by any way, shape or form, because being really active in like smaller communities like ours is like it takes a lot of time and like a lot of work to do. And so I appreciate every single one of you for being here, but also please never feel like you have to apologize because you cannot be here, because life does life. Let's be real. So it is an absolute honor to have you here, you know, however long you've been here for and all of that good stuff. So that was just a little general like PSA on that note just there. But let's see who else we've got in. We've got Georgie, yay, happy 2026, hell yeah. And we've also got, oh, hold on, my chat has just popped, there we go. But Georgie, you love a good yap sesh, hell yeah, you know it. You know we're gonna be yapping today. And, oh, looks like Nova is making some friends out here, question mark. Oh, hold on, wait, hold on, Nan, you could actually, we could make you our friend, you're a teen. Hold on, let's see, can we, let's see, let's ask for a hug. Actually, that's a bit intense, let's not do that. Let's just attempt an introduction, there we go. And anyway, we'll get back to yapping. We also have Wayne there, welcome in. We've got Spara, hi, Alyssa, happy 2026, everyone. Reese, I hate snow, period. No, that's so fair. I love looking at it through the window. I'm like, oh, you're so pretty and fresh and like crispy, you know? And like, there is something about the vibe of like, I remember really distinctly back when I was doing my bar job that, there was a night where it had snowed and we got out of work and it was about 2, 3 in the morning, and in the city the snow just made it, even though like the streets were pretty quiet, the snow just made the world feel like muted. I don't know how to describe it. Like, there's obviously something really beautiful about it, but not when you wake up in the morning and it is torn to shreds and nasty. And waiting from somebody who lives in Atlantic Canada, who deals with winter up to 5 months, fully do not blame you. Yeah, wow, that is a lot. See, right, I feel like I should have some sort of affinity for snow and wintry weather in my blood, because like my family lived in Canada for a really, really long time. But did I live over there? No. So evidently any kind of like adaptation that they might have built did not get passed down to me. And sorry, you hate the rain because it's just so humid and wet in areas everywhere. Yeah, you don't get snow. That's really fair. I love watching rain. I love watching and listening to rain. And Anxious Raver, you love snow. But you realize that specifically in places where it's rare to have snow, it's such a pain because the infrastructure isn't there. No, that's absolutely right. And in the UK, like, I feel like Scotland's a little bit better for it than England, at least where I grew up. But it's just a pain. And again, like, living on a hill, like, trying to get anywhere is just scary. Like, today, how lame is this, right? So tomorrow I was sort of planning to have like a stay in the house type of a day, and I had to go to the shop to get a couple of bits. And so I waited until this afternoon so that then ideally, the, like, you know, any kind of residual ice that might have formed overnight wouldn't be there anymore. And then what happens? I go to the shop and the thing that I need isn't there. So then I'm just gonna have to go out tomorrow again. Ugh. I know, it's so dramatic. It's so dramatic, but sometimes I do just like to plan my days where I literally don't have to go anywhere. And yes, thank you, Balsa. Thank you. Yes, I knew I recognized your username. And Georgie, yeah, currently out charity shopping, so you'll be rejoining later on. No worries at all, my friend. I hope that you find something fun. Do you know what, getting into like charity shops a little bit more is something that I want to do this year, because I've realized that the clothes that I've had for like 2 to 5 years probably, and I kind of hate half of everything that I have in my wardrobe. You guys probably see that I wear like the exact same outfits on stream all the time. So definitely getting to utilize charity shops a little bit more is on my 2026 to-do list for sure. But Shell, you're in North Scotland, yes, so snow is fairly common. Driving in it makes you hella anxious and you don't want to do it. That's really, really valid. I mean, yeah, I was coming up on a train that was heading further north than where I am, and I noticed the other day that part of it got cancelled, like further north above my stop, because the weather up there at the moment is just so terrible. So Shell, please make sure that you're staying safe in the crazy weather. And Reese, when it's supposed to snow overnight when you have to work in the morning, you have to clear off the car and it's dark. Yes, and it's the worst, literally. That's one thing that I'm glad that I don't have a car for, is the fact that I don't have to clean it off in the mornings when it's frosty. And Sparrow, you also had exams, but as soon as they were over, you get to play Sims 4 and get to work on your Forever World. Yay! That is so exciting. I hope that it's going well. And Wayne, it's one thing to see it, it's a whole nother thing to be shoveling it each day. No! Gamers. Suppose it wouldn't, welcome back. Welcome back. That just happened. that just happened. Shall we, let's change to this cam. I'm gonna keep catching up with you guys because my main question is that I want to ask you guys. Well, actually, I have two main questions for today's stream, actually, as we are doing a little bit more of a yappy one. How's your guys' Christmas and New Year's Eve zizzes? And what goals for 2026 do you have? If you guys have any goals, I want to talk all about it. And you're also going to have to ignore whatever my hair is doing. I don't know what's wrong with it, but it feels so flat and nasty at the moment. Waiting, no, I blame the snow, literally the chaos. I know, literally a Volco cross, another alien abduction, maybe. Yeah, it happens all the time to Cass. It's because she has a bunch of, like, things stacked against her, which means that she is gonna get abducted a lot more. So because she's in the science career, that's one. Because she uses the telescope a fair amount, I believe that also stacks up against the odds of getting abducted. And then also things like having crystals and like gems and metals in your inventory also increases it, I believe, if that is correct. Bisfara, welcome to the alien chaos. Maybe maybe it might be our next target. Yes, exactly. And cover alien, leave Cass alone, literally over in Twitch just now, which hello Twitch friends as well. You are going to be getting a lot more attention in 2026, I promise. That is one of my goals. And also another thing today, my loves, you are going to have to bear with me. This isn't very glamorous, but right here I have a bundle of clean bog roll so that then I can dab my schnoz. Because I unfortunately have been hit ever so slightly with the lurgy that has been lurking around the UK at the moment. So I'm really sorry if you guys see me like tapping my nose. It's not the like really snotty kind of snot, but you know when it just keeps coming. That's what I'm battling with at the moment. So we're to try and remedy this, as I also talked about on Discord the other day. I have a whole bottle of water with me and a whole cup of tea. So I want to try and see if also, is the game really loud for you guys? No, I think it's about usual. Okay, fine. All of that is to say, shall we have a quick little hydration break? Shall we do that together now? I think that we'll do it like how you do it when you play the card game Ring of Fire. We'll do a waterfall, okay? So when I start drinking, you guys also have to start. And when I stop, that's when you stop, okay? This is going to be the hydration game. Please do it responsibly and with water. Or diluting juice and nothing else. Okay, right, let's pause the game. Let's drop a save. And everybody, please pray for Cass that we don't have another bibbit on the way. Because I will scream if that happens. And without further ado... Chin chin, my loves, let's have a drink, shall we? Oh, that was cold. Oh, the one thing about this really cold weather is that tap water comes out so freezing. Like literally ice out. Okay, right, let me go ahead and let me rewind the chat a little bit and see if I can catch up with you guys because I've jumped ahead. I've asked too many questions. Cass is out there being dramatic, getting abducted by aliens, and I'm not prepared. So, Volker, you're living in North Dakota and the snow and wind made it like a white desert. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. And yes, Cuppa. Oh my goodness, Cuppa, thank you for popping into YouTube and Twitch chat. You absolute legend right there. And thank you for the reminder to smash the like button if you are enjoying the stream. I really, really appreciate it, you guys. And Reese, you have a windshield cover. Oh, yes, yes, yes. So that it makes it a little bit better. Yeah, and then you let the car heat up. Yes, that's so fair. Again, because I'm a little bit not 1000% well. Please excuse me if I am clearing my throat a little bit more than usual. I think that the fact that this is my first stream back also isn't gonna help. But okay, let me go ahead and catch up on all of your amazing little messages just here. Mad, you spent your Christmas and New Year's arguing with your landlord over getting the office dried out. Of course, yes, you were telling us all about that in Discord. That sounded horrendous, and I'm so sorry about that because anything to do with issues where you live is just the most painful thing. And yeah, I hope that it's like mostly settled now and, you know, sorted, hopefully. But your goal for this year is to start publishing your novels on your blog. Yes, when you do that, please definitely share them with us, again, over on Discord, because I know that we have so many, like, really avid readers and writers among our community here, so please definitely share those. And Shell, your niece was born right before Christmas, so it was an odd one. Your goal for 2026 is to get back into reading and booktube. Yes, love that. Again, as I was just saying, we do have so many readers and writers here in our community. I'm still not used to, like, rain actually stopping when you go indoors. That's so funny. Oh my goodness. Okay. But what is everybody doing? Nova, let me go ahead and get you some stuff queued up. You're doing your homework. Well done. Well done, Queen. Okay. Do that and then go get yourself some breakfast. Or just go get yourself some breakfast, I suppose. Right, well, why aren't you going? Hello? Okay. Right, well, we'll just have her go ahead and get a quick meal. You can have some cheese crackers. Why not? Cheesy. But let me see. Reese, your goal for 2026 is to not have to work the holidays for extra money. Yes, that is so valid. I feel really grateful that this was my first, like, holiday period where I wasn't working in hospitality. And so, you know, I kind of had the flexibility and the freedom to not have to worry about getting my holiday leave request in on time and, like, making sure that I could have Christmas and New Year's off and all of that. So no, I really do sympathize with you there, because it's never fun. It's never fun having to work around this time of year, is it? Rava, yeah, oh, okay, just reading that now. Svar, your Christmas went well. Tried making cookies for the first time and it went well. Yes, your goal for 2026 is to be disciplined and study more. Exactly. I mean, that's a really great goal, but also make sure that you're giving yourself grace, because sometimes with studying, the brain is not braining and it's just not working, you know? And so sometimes I have learned that the best thing to do is to let yourself rest, so that then you can, you know, focus and everything, which sounds a little bit counterproductive to begin with, but then when you actually start doing it, it is so important. But absolutely love that. And I'm glad that the cookies went well as well. That's really exciting. Sorry, I'm gonna try and mute myself as much as I can when I need to clear my throat as well. And man, okay, yes, so you got your office back finally. Got back last week. Good, I'm so glad. And Alyssa, you got a new computer for the holidays. You're guilty of restarting your Forever World now, though, since you couldn't figure out how to transfer the saves and it's going so well. Oh, I'm so glad. That is super exciting for you. Wait, Cass, are you working today? Working 2 hours. Why is she so angry? Oh, babe. Oh, no. Oh. Jade! Jade, put your clothes on! Jade, that's a teenager! No! Right, okay, we're gonna turn around. We are gonna ignore that. We are straight up gonna ignore the fact that that is happening right now. Oh no. Right, Cass, I'm assuming that you're also crying because we don't have any leftovers. Please come ahead and also get some cheese crackers out of the fridge. I don't know why cheese crackers would be kept in the fridge, unless it's cheese and crackers and you're going in to get the cheese rather than having cheese flavored crackers. Who knows? Let me go back to reading this. Yes, so Alyssa, that is so exciting. How does it feel having a brand new computer? I remember when I first got my PC back in 2021, and it was my first PC versus, like, just a, you know, a laptop. And I'm grateful for her every day. My PC is the closest thing that I will ever have to a real child. Oh, I love it. But Red Dot as well. Yay, welcome in. Finland, go ahead, TV stream. Yes, and you got your Forever Save going. Absolutely love it. So lovely to see you in here, Red Dot. And Anxious, I think everyone has such cool goals for 2026. And yours is being less scared of receiving letters. No, right, I am gonna be in solidarity with you on that, because it is so funny you say that, right? Whenever I was a kid, who is getting a phone call? Is it us? Oh, we found Nova in the bathroom stall eating a sandwich. Oh, I feel like she'd go for the kind of like heinous answer of when you're hungry and need to go. um, but when I was a kid, and we'd always get home, and I'd be so excited when we'd open up our little letterbox and we'd see that we got mail. Not me personally, obviously, but like my family got letters, and I would always be like, "Oh my god, mum, yay! Look, we got letters!" And my mum always told me that getting letters as an adult is never a fun thing because it's always just somebody trying to get money out of you. And now as an adult, I have learned truly to appreciate that. For real. Or if they're not trying to get money out of you, they're telling you that you've got to go do jury service or something like that. So no, I totally agree with you that I also get a little pang of fear in me every time I see letters. And being away for so long over this Christmas period, I opened up my front door and sort of like half like looked on my doormat to be like, did I get any post while I was away? And I didn't! Yay! But no, I'm so with you there. That is a very valid goal to have, so please do not downplay that, my friend. And you'll probably feel regardless. Don't be saying that. Do not be saying that. Have some faith in yourself, my friend, because I have faith in you. Oh, it's collection day. Yay! I love these ones. This means that we need to like mainly work on finding collectibles for the day. And also, let's jump on another little save. I know we only did one a little while ago, but we'll do another one too. And Harper as well, afternoon gamers. So lovely to see you, my friend. And right, let me queue up a bunch of picking up. Stomp, don't stomp on that. Come on now, girl, we're at work. Let's be professional. You're like the boss. Cassandra is at the very top of the science career as well, if you guys didn't know. I love how today I was just like, hey everybody, let's chat, and I've not talked anything about what we're actually doing, or who we're playing with today. We are, of course, playing with Cassandra Goth and her daughter Nova, who's a teen, and if we check, how old is she? Okay, she only has about a week until she grows up, which is really exciting, so I definitely want to, you know, work on her skills a little bit today. No, I feel like she would like gemology. And oh, see, speaking of getting letters, our bills have just arrived. So that was really funny. But let me see, Sparrow, also like that, after you got to know Sims 4 is going to make another update on the 13th. You just started playing Sims 4 offline. Yes, no, that is really, really valid. I feel like I have disabled auto-updating and my game just does it anyway. Or maybe I haven't. I can't remember. You guys know me. Sometimes I'm a little bit terrible and I play it a tiny bit fast and loose with letting my game update. And Volko, your goal is to complete at least, I'm assuming you mean art pieces there, which is, that is an excellent goal to have. I love that. And Anxious Raver, hold on, where did that go? Maybe we could start a little cohort on the Discord for everyone who's into writing, reading, and studying in 2026. Yes, so we actually do have a couple of areas like that in the Discord already. So hold on, if I pull it up on my monitor here. So we have Cozy Co-working, which is a great little place just if you want to start your own little like to-do list for the day, and then you can go in and like cross things off when you're done with them, and it's a great way to kind of like have a little accountability, you know, and like accountability buddies, if you like, you know. So we do have that area, which could be good for studying, you know, if you want to keep track of everything that you have to read, or, you know, the maybe sections of an essay that you're working on or something. And then we also do have Writer's Corner as well, which is, you know, for all things like writing, journaling, reading, and all of that good stuff. And we've got books, films, and shows as well, for kind of like general media discussions as well. So we do have quite a few places that those categories would fit into, for sure. Let's see though. We also have Eve as well. Hello, yay! Welcome in, my friend. And Kappa, hold on. Your goal in 2026 is to set yourself a better schedule for getting things done during the week. That's very valid. I'm terrible for giving myself too many things to do. I think that it's true Capricornism in me. Like I truly am terrible for making a far too large to-do list. And why are be sad. Oh, Lord. Right, okay. Far too large to-do lists, packing my calendar with too many things, and then feeling disappointed in myself, and inevitably I don't get everything done. So being a bit more realistic with my expectations of myself is what I want to work on today. So Kappa, I'm with you right there. And Safari, you're playing rotationally with 2 households in your forever save. One is a pack legacy and another is a general family rags to riches gameplay. I love the sound of that. Absolutely adore that. And yes, no, I'm seeing you guys saying that you would really love those spaces in the Discord. Replying to Anxious just there. Again, check out those tabs that we already have. They're not admittedly the most active ones that we have, but definitely stick your head in there and see what's happening. Right, let's go ahead and test the alien environment because we still have a lot of tasks to get done today, and then I think we'll head to the back of the neighborhood. Wait, where is it? Is it hold on, they're definitely yes, here. I knew there was a little fishing area out this way. This water looks really weird, doesn't it? Like, it's so clear, but you can see so, like, I don't know, it looks a little bit weird here. Like, the further back it goes, not so much, but right here, it looks like the fish are just floating. That's so weird. I don't feel like I've noticed that before. Let's pop back to Cass. There we go. We'll follow her around as she looks despairingly into her lump of clay. Oh, bless her. Oh, yes, Anxious. Love that. Maybe we could meet up in the creative channels. That's actually a really fun idea for sure. Like, maybe we could look into doing, you know, maybe like some sort of semi-regular, like, co-working stream together. That could be really, really fun. So I love the idea of that because kind of like co-working, like Pomodoro type streams, I literally love and adore them. Just as I love and adore the fact that we still have Moira's remains in the science facility and I will never clean it up. But okay, right, I think I've got up on chat. Excellent. Right, let me also, gamers, have a little sip of my tea just here. And then maybe I'll gab a little bit about my Christmas and New Year. Hold on. Right, Bella's calling. Do we want to chat? Sure. I guess now, honestly, focusing on work performance isn't that much of a thing for us. Like, because again, if I pull up our, yeah, we're an extraterrestrial explorer, level 10, hell yeah, okay. So my Christmas and New Year's was pretty good. And yay, Lisa, good day, everyone. And also, happy 5 months. That is crazy. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you so much and love having you as a member of our community here. Like, literally, oh, it makes my heart so happy seeing that. I can't believe it. But yes, we are, yes, how was my Christmas and New Year? So, oh, also, I had my birthday as well. So your gal is now 25 years old, which is quite funny. So that happened. I had my birthday. It was absolutely lovely. I am really grateful that I got to see a lot of my friends from school. And we went out and we had quite a few drinks. Oh, so I got to spend my birthday itself doing exactly what I wanted to, which was recovering. And I think I managed to fit in 3 naps. Yeah, in one day. I was pretty proud of myself. And then I went out for a lovely meal with my family. And oh my goodness, Mad as well, member for 1 month. Yay, it's been such a lovely time with the community. I'm so glad to hear that. Like, literally, you guys, it is so lovely seeing those little green boxes there every time. I love it. And so, yeah, went out for a lovely meal with my family, and then me and my mum went for a spa day at this, like, really big spa that's not far from where we live, and that was just gorgeous. We sat by the pool, we, like, had a lovely little lunch. It was really fun, and obviously super lovely to get to hang out with my mum, and then what happened? Oh, and then Christmas Day was nice, but our household unfortunately did get struck down by the lurgy. Yeah, my mum was quite unwell, and it meant that, like, you know, obviously, understandably, some of the, you know, older family members didn't want to come over, and so it sort of just meant that we had a really quiet Christmas day, and we were just kind of hanging out, you know, watching some TV and eating some of the stuff that we'd got, but we had our full, like, Christmas dinner unboxing day instead. And so then, yeah, that was Christmas Day. So like a little bit, just a quieter year, you know. Call the jury council about a metal or crystal. Hold on, here we go. Let's call them. Okay, we just need to do it once. That's good. So then that was that, and then a couple of days later, I started getting it, as you guys can hear. So that was that, and then yeah, New Year's was nice. I got to hang out with, again, like my old school pals, and yeah, I got to hang out with my cat a lot. She's so silly and goofy. Shall I see if I took any good pictures of her to share with you guys? Let's see. I bet I did. Where's one that I could show? Oh, no, hold on, not that one. Maybe this one. This one's cute. Well, you can't really see her face because she hates getting her picture taken. But this is her. This is Big Poppy, little noodle. She came to sit on the bed with me, which was really, really nice. She never does that. She's like so not a lap cat at all. Or like, oh, this one? This one is a gorgeous one of her. Look at what a little model my cat is. Like, are you kidding me? Like, firstly, how did she get up onto this windowsill? It is like above a bathtub. So she's such a wizard. I don't know how she jumped up there. But yeah. Oh, it was so nice getting to see her. I miss her already. And oh my goodness, thinking of her and has got me like tearing up and needing to blow my nose again. And oh my goodness, Matt, you've just upgraded your membership to Tiberium level. That is so exciting. Thank you, friend. Right, okay. Matt, what I'm going to need you to do for me is drop me a little message on Discord and we will chat if you would like to, because this is a perk of being a Tiberium member on the channel. If you would like to, drop me a message on Discord and we can get the process started of you adding a little sim or like a small household to my forever world. And do you know what? I'll actually, damn it. Okay, I was gonna pull up on the map where we house them all. But thank you so much, friend. That is literally so sweet of you. Like, again, especially at this time of year, like right after Christmas, like I know that it's generally in this economy it's a like financially tough time for a lot of people, so honestly I truly really appreciate it, and again, love having you as part of our community here. And Evil, the office where you work is having internet problems. Yay, that means that you don't have to do anything. Yeah. And oh, cute kitty, yes. Oh, literally. And Reese as well. She is such a diva. Like if there was a picture dictionary of like using images to describe words for diva, it would be her, literally. But right, we still have a lot of work tasks to complete, honestly. Search alien crater, find I know what these things are. See, I was like looking over at like these things, but it's not those, it's these things, I think. Yeah, we'll try that and see if that completes it. And yes, no, absolutely, please do, Mad. Covered cats are otherworldly beings with superpowers. They truly are. They truly are. But do you know what? Poppy is amazing because so we got our cats first when excuse me, hold on guys. When we lived in a flat. And we had this really big long corridor, so then they would like gallop up and down it and like chase each other. And then when we moved, oh, hold on, is this gonna work? Yes it is. Okay, good. Water a plant, we can do that. And then when we moved into our house a good couple of years back now, and we could like let them out in the garden. Getting to see them like go in the garden for the first time was the cutest thing, and like getting to see them just explore. And so Poppy used to have a twin brother called Percy, but he unfortunately, like, you know, he got really unwell, and so he passed away a couple of years ago. But he was really naughty, and he just instantly started scampering over the fences and like running around the neighborhood, which like worried us a little bit because he would have been fine, but also it's just because like we weren't used to that. But Poppy is great because she literally has never broken the fourth wall. She does not know how, she just doesn't jump that high. She doesn't know that you can jump on top of fences. It's really funny. So she literally has just never gone out of the garden, and she loves it. She'll just sit there and kind of like into the sun, you know. So she's not been too happy about the cold weather, to be honest. She's been very unimpressed. But Eve, yes, your co-workers and I are all hoping to go home and work remotely. Yes, love that. Or honestly, to be fair, you're probably in a different time zone to me, because I was looking at the clock and I was like, it's 25 to 7. No, 25 to 5. You're not going home to do any work. But if it's earlier in the day for you, then what a fun way, like, to start your weekend, getting to go home early. Let's be real. I'm like, if you do get to go home early, get all your laundry done now while you're working remotely. You know, get those chores done while you can, you know? But right, we need to chat to our co-workers as well. Oh. Right, well, I mean, do you know what? Sucking out energy on the grave site of Moira might be a little bit disrespectful, but, you know. Let's go ahead and howdy introduction, because it still makes me laugh that we don't know so many of our colleagues. Look at her stomping around as well. Good lord, she's so angry. Oh, okay, Eve is about 11:40 and laundry is a good idea. Yes, like, also, if you have any, like, washing up to do, get that done as well. What else could you do? If you have a slightly longer break, change your bed sheets. Maybe do a bit of vacuuming. Just get it all done. Anything that you need to do to make your house feel, like, delicious for the weekend, get it done now. And, of course, get plenty of work done. But also do your chores. I'm such a bad influence. Right, okay, chat with co-workers. Come on, we can squeeze in one more chat just here. Plant a bug. We'll plant a bug on a random colleague. Roy. Who's a fairy. Actually, like, not that... He's kind of handsome. He's kind of a handsome man. Have we done it? We have. Leone, yay! Welcome in, friend. It's so lovely to see you. And oh, that actually didn't count as chatting to him. Lame. Hold on. Right, compliments. We'll praise his work ethic. There we go. And oh, Leone, thank you so much. This breakaway was definitely a little bit longer than I was hoping that it would be. Again, while I was like back with my family and stuff. And I know that, like, I was looking back through my past streams earlier today, and I didn't realize, well, I did, but it was crazy to kind of visually see how close together my two kind of like bigger breaks were. Because again, like I went away in October as well, which doesn't usually happen, and so I'm just very much so hyped to have like a good, like I want to have like a good couple of months without like a long break from content, because I hate taking breaks from streaming and like hanging out with you guys. So I really do appreciate your patience while I kind of bopped away. I know the end of last year felt really abrupt, and well, we're finished with work for the day, I guess. Yeah, the end of last year for me, it felt really abrupt, and I feel like I haven't been very present, to be honest, in terms of, like, reflecting on the end of 2025. I don't know if that makes any sense, and I definitely feel like that reflected a little bit in kind of how I left the end of the year. So I do want to apologize to you guys for that. And thank you, everybody, for obviously coming back now as well. And Leona, you've been enjoying this The Sims again, yay! You considered starting the Origins Legacy Challenge today, but you changed your mind because of how restrictive it is. You're working on revamping your Forever Save, yay! That is so much fun. I love that. And Leona, I'm so glad that you're feeling like back into The Sims at the moment, because I know that sometimes you go in and out with it a little bit, which it's natural. That happens to the best of us. So why don't we actually go ahead and have let's go ahead and have Cass cook a meal, because we need some leftovers up in here. Let's do the butternut gnocchi. That sounds delicious right now. Oh, yummy. But hold on, Anxious reminds me of a time when you were interning at the radio and you worked 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. You despised getting up early, but home at 2 p.m. glorious times. That is so, so, so valid. I like working at the bar back when I was doing that. It was like such a blessing and a curse to. Can you cook, please? Why did you put it over there? It was such a blessing and a curse to like be able, because I kind of exclusively did the night shifts, and so it meant that like I, some days would have to be at work at like 7, 8 p.m. and then work until 2 p.m. No, 2 a.m. rather. McKenna's last name has changed again. I wouldn't do that if I were you. And she's got a nose ring. Hold on. Literally hold the phone right now. Where is she? Also, who are you? Why do we know you? McKenna. Wait. Can I... Known alien. Alan. Actually, maybe she hasn't got remarried. She definitely used to be married to Lena Coffin. And now I think that this is her first remarriage after that, I think. After we killed him. Whoops. But yeah, so then getting to kind of have my entire day, it was kind of great because it meant that I could like work on videos during the day, and I would get up at like, 9 in the morning and then just work all day. So it was kind of the opposite, but then that, like, I'm such a day girly, but I was living in a night girly's body, if that makes sense. So it kind of ended up messing me up. So I would love to have had your schedule of 7 till 2. That sounded great. Like 7 till 2 a.m. I mean. And hold on, Amy, hi, what's your favorite mod? Yes, oh, and what's my favorite CC? Okay, so great questions. I'm not a huge mod user in The Sims 4, to be honest. So like, I don't think that I could tell you that I have a like standout mod that I really, really love to use. I use the basics like MC Command Center. That's the main one that I use. Hold on, actually, let me reflect on this for a sec. Sims 4 mods that I really love. Actually, there is one that I really like that I don't have in my game right now, but if we started to do more pets gameplay, I would absolutely download it, or the most up-to-date similar thing, because I don't know if the creator is still updating it, but there's one called Playable Pets, which lets you control pets, like you would regular Sims. I really liked that one. That one was pretty key in me enjoying pets gameplay, to be honest. Right, can you guys please come and eat? These guys are being so silly with their food at the moment, I swear. Absolutely love that though. Yes, thank you, Leone. I see you popping that in there. Use very little CC, mainly MC Command Center. Yes, no, thank you very much. And Leone, we need to chat because we started concocting plans for a video ages ago on mods, and then we both forgot about it. So we need to get back onto that because I want to make that this year for sure, like in the next couple of months. So we need to do some skipping. But I feel like I have way more favorite mods for The Sims 3. So like the Scribble Pad mod, love and adore that one. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, did she just throw up? Why? Oh no. Wait, hold on. Why did she throw up? But I swear that she's a vegetarian and I made her vegetarian food. Maybe she... Oh, I don't... Oh, God. Clean this bathroom, babe. It's disgusting. She's so nasty. But in terms of CC, actually, this is a really good opportunity. Why don't we do this? I'm actually going to bring Nova into Creator Sim, and I will show you my favorite piece of CC that I do use, because I use very little CC. But there is one piece that I use on every single one of my Sims, so I'll pull that out for you just now. Sorry, guys. Nasty! I'm so excited for this cough to be away from me, honestly. And then let me catch up just here. Harper, your ideal schedule at work is 7 a.m. till 3:30, sorry, 7:30 till 3:30. So you felt like you could get so much done both in the morning and then in the afternoon when home from work. That sounds like honestly such an ideal schedule. I properly agree with you on that. I'm such like when I'm in the routine of it, and it's so hard to do during the winter here because of how short the days are, but being able to get started with work really early, I love it when it's like midday and I've just got a bunch of stuff done, you know? And then the second that it like gets to later in the day is when I really start to like, my energy starts to crash. So Harper, I'm so with you on that, to be honest. If you work from 8 till 5, yeah, don't like getting home when don't like leaving and then getting home when it's dark. That's it. That's exactly it. I feel like you don't have time to do anything sometimes. No, it's tough. Do you know, working a job is really hard. Capitalism sucks. Right, enough of that. Here's my favorite piece of CC. I use this on all of my Sims. It is a like face replacer skin detail. It is Twisted Cat's So Creamy. And I'll show you the difference between how it looks, how Nova here looks with and without it. So if we go back into here, remove. See, she's a cute Sim. But then if we pop this on, wow, she's so beautiful. So this is, I absolutely love this. I also have it on Cass, and the thing that I love about it is so Cass is an adult Sim, right? And she, like the face replacer makes Sims look really, really young. Like as in, you know, like a young adult is what I mean. And so you can layer this skin replacer with other skin details. So as you can see, like she has the like mouth lines here, which I think makes her look way more, you know, like an adult than a young adult, for example. And then maybe then when she becomes an elder, we could like layer on these or something. Well, I don't know about that. That looks a little bit intense, but something else, you know? So yes, that's my favorite piece of CC. And while we're in here, actually, I want you to be in your human form, please. Thank you. Because it's summer, I would actually really like to change Nova's hot weather wear, because currently it's this. Ew! Oh, I love The Sims 4. The Sims 4 do truly be Sims 4ing with this. From the, is that like an evil eye ring just there to, oh, I don't even know where to start with this. I think that we're just gonna fully have to, like, just take everything off. Hold on, we need to get off the accessories as well. Everything must go. There we go. Right. Let's find her a cute little hot weather wear. We, of course, want it to be, we want it to be red, and maybe we'll lean more into the red side of the classic goth red and black color scheme, for it being her summer wear, hey? Let's see, maybe something like this. That's kind of cute. Maybe. We'll stick that on the back burner. Okay. Maybe this. No, that's not very flattering on her body shape. Which, same. I know that I could not pull off this dress. I hate dresses in general, to be honest. Or maybe this, actually. Oh, that's a little bit too active-voir, isn't it? Look, she's even got a little carabiner clipped onto her. I'm also going to catch up on chat in just a sec. You guys know me. I will get so sucked into, you know, staying in Cass for 10 million years if I don't, focus. So I kind of like this, but I'm not sure, again, if it really suits her, body shape. Maybe we could go for some, like, nice, billowy, like, linen-y kind of pants, maybe. Let's see, let's maybe see if we've got any, like, black ones. Oh, maybe something like this. No, maybe something a bit more high-waisted. Let's see. Oh, these are kind of cute. Don't know if these are really her style, though. The little flame ones. Never know what these, like, shapes are meant to be here. Maybe not, though. If those were a bit more red, then I'd probably go for them. See, none of these are really, you know, grabbing me. It's probably because it's, yeah, filtered by hot weather. Let's take that out. Let's go to maybe cropped. Yeah, maybe something like this. This we're on the right lines with. Yeah, hold on. I want something a little bit longer. Pants. Here we go. This is gonna be it. I feel it. I feel it in my bones. Yes. These ones. No. These ones. Yes. No, these ones. These ones. Right, I'm sorry. I'm so behind on chat. Right, let's grab her a nice top. We'll copy over her makeup. We'll go for a red top, and then we'll scoot back into live mode. Let's see. Nah, I don't know if that's really her vibe. Maybe this one. It's kind of a cute combo. I like how that tucks in as well. Ah, that looks nice and comfy though. Like that top looks a little bit too tight in the heat, you know? Honestly, maybe that. I'm not against that. I don't hate it. This one's kind of cute too. Quite like that. That doesn't quite tuck in right. Is there more? I want like more red, you know? No. Do you know what? I think that I'll go back to the first or second option that we pulled out. Yeah. Okay, right. We will go back to... Which one was it? It was this one. Yeah, cute. Okay. Right, let's copy over her makeup from her everyday wear. And then we'll call it a day in Cass for now, I think. Right, makeup. Let me see if I remember how to do this. Apply makeup to all outfits. Yeah, okay, it worked. I know that, hold on, that means that she's enough of a queen that she would so wear a full face to bed, let's be real. She's also an alien, so her skin probably wouldn't hate it. I don't know. Right, there we go. We're done in Cass. Let me catch up on chat. And, oh, I got absolutely popped back down to the bottom there. Sorry, guys. Bear with me. Yeah, anxious. For exactly. If only I could get up early in the mornings. That's so valid. At the moment, with how cold it's been, getting up in the morning has been tough. I've literally had my heated blanket on, and on, like, the highest that it will go, maybe almost 24/7. Like, I don't usually do this. I'll usually just sleep with a hot water bottle rather than a heated blanket. But because it's been so bitterly cold, I have been popping it in my bed at night on a timer so then it's not, like, running all night. And obviously not with the hot water bottle as well, because that sounds like a recipe for electrocution, which we're not here for. But yes, so no, all of that is to say, getting up in the mornings has been terrible with how cold it's been. And Leonie, the only thing you feel like you're still missing in your game is multi-purpose lots. The only mod you've ever found, the only mod you found for that requires a pack that you don't have. Yeah, that's really frustrating. I feel like, do you know what? Now that we're coming up on, give or take, what, 10 months to my Forever World? Focusing on, God, it's so dark with the storm, good lord. Focusing on updating the world a little bit more and, like, adding more community lots, and as you say, Leone, like, multi-purpose lots is definitely something that I want to be working on in the next couple of months for sure, and kind of slowly updating that. Madge, you work in 8 till 5, but you would prefer, but far prefer to work nights. Prefer to be nocturnal if you have the choice, but your job doesn't offer night shifts. Yeah. That's really fair. Like, and I find it so interesting to hear about how people's brains just work at different times. Like, I wish that I could be, like, I don't know, it's so frustrating. Because, again, I feel like I work best in the mornings, but then getting up's really hard. So if I could just be really, like, I don't know, if I could focus better at night, I would love that, because I'm so terrible at the moment for falling asleep closer to, like, midnight at the moment, which is way later than I would like it to be. But no, again, I love hearing about how people's brains work differently at different times, you know? Yeah, Leone, really want businesses and hobbies, but you just can't. That's fair enough. Ooh! Oh my god, that made me jump! Good lord! That lightning proper scared me. Where did that even hit? Did that hit the house? Hold on, did that hit up here? On the roof? Maybe out in the garden? I don't know. God, that was so... That was so dramatic. And also we have all 8,000 simoleons worth of money fruits. Let's go get them, shall we? Go sell them straight off the ban, baby. And are you kidding me? Oh, what is wrong with this bathroom? Right, expert repair the toilet. Oh no. Oh no. The fact that I can select to throw up has me concerned. Hold on. Oh no. Oh god, extra oh no. If she might be grognant. If she is prognant. Cass, babe, are you okay? I don't know if she is. I don't think that she is, but it's just because I'm trying to like watch her belly with like the little sparkles, but it's just because she can throw up on command in the toilet that I'm like, yeah, but why though? Why can you do that? Let's go ahead and clean the toilet rather than throw up in it and then mop up the bathroom. Come on, queen, you can clean the bathroom. I believe in you. Literally, anxious. Getting up in the cold and dark requires willpower that you do not possess. Tipping my hat to you. Yeah, I mean, again, it's tough. And like the last 2 days since I've been up, like back up in Scotland, I've had like things that I specifically have to get up early for, so that then I'm forced to get out of bed. But then this morning, we didn't do quite so well. And let me see, let me catch up. Right, hold on. Sorry guys, I'm so behind on chat from where I was in cast just there. Georgie, you're back in the warm now. Yay, well done. And Imani, I think that's how you say your name, Imani, maybe. Do you stream on Twitch? Yes, we are currently also streaming on Twitch and YouTube. So if you prefer to watch on Twitch, then you can absolutely feel free to head over there. I probably should maybe start putting the Twitch description, or like Twitch link in the YouTube description. I don't know. I don't know if the algorithm likes that or if that's a lie. But yes, I do stream on both, and it's been really fun getting to learn a bit more about Twitch, because I've always found it a little bit intimidating, and I still have a lot to learn and a lot to update on it. So again, as I mentioned earlier on in the stream, sort of getting my head around that and updating it a little bit more, making it a little bit more fresh and spicy and fun. Maybe also starting to do some cheeky little Twitch exclusive live streams, especially if we maybe play other games. We might start doing that a little bit more in the next little while. So we will see. Literally, Cuppa Twitch intimidating. Twitch intimidating, exactly. And Georgie, you're gonna go play some Sims alongside us. Yay! That's really exciting. Yeah, Georgie Cass is so dripped out, isn't she? Like, literally, this whole house, I'm so obsessed with it, and we have so much money as well, but I do really want to give it another little update, because there's so much, like, more decorating that we could do in here, and, like, this, oh god, look at how nasty all the plates are up here, nasty, but there are areas, like, the little balcony up here and here that, like, I would love to update, and, like, just adding more decorations to the house I would really like to do. So again, we're not dear for cash, but we do need to save some, because soon we're going to be moving Nova out to university, which is going to be so much fun. And I want to move her out with Peach, with her half-sister Peach, which we really need to work on their relationship, to be honest. Hold on, hide relationship, huh? That's weird. Yeah, sister. So they're technically half sisters, which is interesting that the game doesn't like recognize that, I guess. I don't know. Sorry, I'm just sitting myself up a little bit. I notice sometimes that I get really like all the way back in my seat, so like to keep my posture. Sorry, another little cough there, guys. And Shell, your current sim has just become friends with Cass. Yay! I love it. I mean, hopefully the Cass in your world isn't as crazy as the Cass in mine, because oh no, like becoming friends with Cassandra Goth is potentially deadly, as we have seen many a time. Let's go ahead and have her come down here and sort out the little underground garden, which I always forget about, and then also come ahead and just harvest all, and then we'll sell everything as well. I think that we were doing the daisies and the spinach. Yes, spinach. Quality NA was normal. What does that mean? Do all of those have it? Normal. 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 What does quality NA mean? Has it just fully died? No. Oh, dead. Yes. Okay, so that one has fully died. Whoops. Okay, well, we'll dispose of that one. My bad. And Volko is kit. Yes, it's fun to play with updates and lots of stuff from different packs. Yes, I agree. Yeah, because of everything that's happening with EA at the moment, I'm not buying any more packs from them. But I do have do you know what? I'll pop into build mode again, just so that I know some of you guys ask like what packs I have and stuff. So let's go into what am I trying to do here? Here, right, filter by packs. Right, I'll kind of scroll through and show you guys all the ones that I have. So the grayed out ones like Island Living means that I don't own it. So for expansions, the ones that I don't have are Island Living, Snow Escape, High School Years, and Love Struck. Have most of the game packs apart from Realm of Magic and My Wedding Stories, because game packs are my favorite and I'm so sad that they stopped making them, to be completely honest. And then I have a nice handful of the stuff packs. If I go through that a bit slower, sorry. There we go. And then I have some of the kits. This one I got for free, and then I bought hold on, what was the other one that I got? Grange Mudroom and... That is... Oh, it's because I'm in build mode, not Cass. I then have one of the other, like the glam, essential glam kit as well. But that's about all of the kits that I have. And yay, Shadowball, welcome in, friend. It's so lovely to see you. Happy Friday. Oh, it's lovely to see you in the stream, friend. And again, like, honestly, I have to thank you guys all so much for showing up to stream after my big break, because I was a little bit nervous. I was a little bit nervous today. But okay, so let's say again, I've been gabbing so much, and it's currently 2:46 in the morning, so I think the more we wait until, you know, the next day comes around. Should I tell you about some of my goals? Because I feel like, again, I kind of melded my two big questions for you guys into one earlier, so that then, you know, yeah. So some of my goals for 2026, what do I want to do this year? I have made a full, like, bingo card of, like, 24 things that would be fun to do this year, or, like, to achieve this year. And so one of them, oh, this is fun. I can show you this one, right? One of them is to read 3 books, which isn't that many, but considering how I only read one in 2025, which is heinous to say, I really want to make a habit of, you know, reading some more, and I'm hoping that I'll surpass 3. But the one that I've been reading at the moment is oh, I've just realized that my camera is flipped, but it is My Sister the Serial Killer by Oyinkan Braithwaite, I think is how you say her name. But yes, this book is absolutely fantastic, and it is all about some sisters and some murders, and drama ensuing, and I really like it because, so firstly, my uncle bought this for my birthday, and it's not the kind of typical book that I'd pick up. Like, you guys know that I'm such a fantasy girly, and so I wouldn't really pick this up, but I have been enjoying it so much, and as you guys can see, like, it's not a very big book, like, it's only like a little bit over 200 pages, I think, maybe 250 max. But it's a really, like, I'm really enjoying the writing style of it so far. Like, it's really easy to follow along with, and I quite like books like this that kind of take you through, like, have really short chapters, but they take you through really short little snippets of time to build up the story. And so yeah, I've been really enjoying this one, but I have so many other books on my bookshelf to get through, so that's one of my goals. And yes, Harper, you've got that one on your bookshelf. I heard it's brilliant. Yes. Oh, Shell, you're saying it's such a good book. Yes, I got to. So I was reading this morning before I got started with work, and I had to fully stop myself because I did that thing where I was like, oh, one more chapter, which is like 2 to 4 pages, so it's not long. But I did that whole like one more, turn the page, started reading the first 2 lines, and then I was like, caught myself reading down the page, being like, no, that did not just happen. And then I had to be like, girl, shut the book. Shut the book. So that's been really fun. And Shannon, it's lovely to be here. Miss the weekly dose of Yaz. Oh, honestly, thank you so much, friend. It is, again, it's so, so good to be back. And I just can't wait to be doing more streams. Oh, girl! Oh, I suppose actually she probably can't take the flower, you know, the trash upstairs. So why don't I actually put a little, like, bin in here? That's something that's really funny. I guess it's because we only have a ladder rather than stairs going upwards. But why don't I just grab like the most industrial looking trash can that I can find? We'll pretend this one. We'll get the nuclear waste barrel. That's pretty funny. Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll throw this away. Oh no, Nova, not you. Cass, here we go. We'll throw that away. Nice. And then let's also sell the dragon fruits. Oh, tasty. Zesty little bit of profit there. And good lord, our inventory needs sorting. Shush, that's quite a lot of stuff, isn't it? And let's see. Hold on, I'm just catching up on everything. Leona, you did some searching for mods, but you haven't found what you're looking for. Oh, that sucks. Can you, see, Leona, I know that you're such a mod lover that I was just about to say, can you, like, play without mods? And I was like, for you, no. But keep looking. I'm sure that you'll find something. And Jenny, yay, welcome in, friends. Just popping in for a sec to say this is such a great book. Yes. It was a favorite, for the year that you read it. That, I love it. You think, I love it. I'm so, so glad. Again, I'm really enjoying it and just, like, I think that it's going to be the perfect book to kind of help me get back into my habit of reading, because I used to be so, so good for starting work at my desk in the mornings with, like, doing a little bit of reading. And did we just alien power our mother? Oh, interesting. Okay, that's funny. We can just let these guys chat for a minute. Wait, what was I just saying? Yeah, so I used to be so, so good at starting my mornings with, if I lift up my microphone, doing a little bit of journaling, and then doing a little bit of reading as well. And I found that was like, it was like the perfect combo of activities to kind of like warm my brain up to like get into doing like uni work and stuff. And I really want to get back into doing that because it meant that I read a lot more books and that I journaled a lot more when I was doing it too. And then hold on, let me catch up. Mad, your other goal for the year is to read 2 books a month. Okay, good. I love that. That is excellent. You have tons of unread books on your bookshelf. No, I'm the same. I've made a whole list and I've actually like updated my Goodreads so that then I can at least track and like, sort of have like a digital representation of everything that I have, which is silly. So if you guys are here, if I look here, I can see my whole bookshelf. And Shell, okay, so if you like fancy and shorter books, have a look at Every Heart a Doorway by, how do you say that name, Shonen? Shonen Maguire, yeah. It's a big series, but the books are, okay, that's really interesting. Do you know what? I'm going to take a picture of your comment just there, so that then I can remember that just there. So thank you for that. Hold on. There we go. Anxious, you actually got loads of really cool books for Christmas. You wanted to read some Southern Gothic, and your mum discovered there's a whole American Gothic series by Vintage. Oh, very interesting. I love that. See, I'm like, anything to do with like classic books, I'm a little bit rubbish with. I did a couple of like literature courses at the start of uni, and I really struggled with like the pace of that. Like, I think that I'm way more of like a casual reader, where I'm like, I would like magic and not, not having to think too deeply, but still a little bit deeply, So that's a little insight into my reading taste, if that makes sense. Hold on, Harp, you're aiming for 3 books a month. That's because you're in 2 book clubs and then you want to pick one of your own. Oh, that is so much fun. Well, again, guys, like if you have any like fun, like, you know, book suggestions or even just somewhere to like blurt out your TBR, feel free again to pop into Discord and do it in either we have the writers corner or also the books, TV and books, films and shows categories there. So just a little reminder that those are there for you guys, because I know that we were talking about it earlier on. Yeah, literally anxious. Literature classes are so intense. Get the struggle, exactly. So I did what? Yeah, I did a Scottish literature course, so it wasn't even like English literature, but it meant that I had to read. I'm glancing down onto my bottom shelf because I still have all the books that I bought for those courses. Like we had to read some pretty wild ones. Like there was definitely like some burns in there, and like also I had to buy Train Spotting for the course, but then because it was in COVID years, well, the first year of COVID, it meant that the class got cancelled and we never got around to actually reading it. But we did read some really fun ones. I really enjoyed that course. And then the other, actually no, here's the mistake that I made. Taking on a classics course as well as a literature course at the same time, because then I also had to then read another book a week to keep up with the classics course, which was hellish. So suffice to say, a lot of the time I didn't get my reading done, which, being a bit of a nerd, that kind of sucked for me. But I just I couldn't keep up with the pace of it, especially with that being like, wait, what? Oh no, I didn't mean to red button her. Oh, damn it, that was so rude of me. But also, I feel like Cass would do that. Look, she's focused. She's focused. Queen is focused and ready for work. So why don't we actually just come up here for a little bit and let's keep doing this upgrade on the spaceship for a little bit. Yeah, anxious school during COVID years was horrible. I mean, I got so lucky with it for the most part, where it was really bad during my first year, so that was 2020, and it meant that so in Scotland, undergrad degrees are 4 years by default, and the first year I think is mainly kind of like warming you up to university life, and so it's obviously important that you know, pass your classes and everything, but it's not like pertinent to your final degree grade, at least with my course, I should say. I'm sure with some more intense courses it is, but it meant that it didn't really matter that a lot of my classes were cancelled in the second term, and it was a time though. It was a time, let's be real, because then it just meant online class for so long after that. But my final year and my masters were pretty fine, which I'm really, really grateful for. Georgie, you could talk on and on about classics. I love it. As any classical civ, love it. That's so funny. Yeah, no, I did the one text that I remember reading the most was should I see if I can grab it? Sure. Oh, do you know what? I'm gonna pull out 2 really fun books. Give me 1 sec. I'm back. Hold on. Book story time. Oh, sorry. Where's the camera gone? Oh, Lord. Oh, lordy, Lord. Here we go. Okay. And I love how half of my bookshelf has just fallen down. Such is the weight and the mass of these books I'm about to show you guys. Let me get situated, my blanket again, and pull myself in. So one really fun book that I read in classics, and that I actually did finish. I don't think that I could tell you the whole plot now. Mainly the, sure, we'll go to work with Cass again. The first one that I read, and I'm going to dust the dust off of it over this way, was Emily Wilson's translation of The Odyssey. This one was really fun, and oh, look at this. You can tell at what time in my life I was reading this. This is an Animal Crossing New Horizons little, like, dust thingy that I got with my game because I ordered it And I got it first thing on March the 20th, 2020, obviously. So that was one really fun book. And this actually was a translation that I loved. And it generally is just like a really beautiful edition of the text, to be honest. You can see all my little tabs and everything in it. So that was one really fun one. And then one that I actually did later in my course. Thanks for indulging my show and tell, by the way, gamers. This book is massive, and it is the sagas of Icelanders, and it is because I did an Old English literature course, because I was a linguistics student, but I chose all the literature courses, so go figure with that, to be honest. And this one is so it's like a bunch of different sagas from Icelanders. And like just a lot of stories, like reading this was like, and I did not finish this, by the way. I remember cramming it though for the exam that I did terribly in, but it's just like a bunch of stories about like, you know, like really like old England and everything, and the Vikings part in it all, and I guess so. This was a really fun one, and it's so interesting to see how like casually magic was talked about in it. Well, kind of magical elements in that. I remember that there are bits where some of the main like male characters will go berserk, and they're literally called berserkers, right? And it's just these like flashes of like superhuman strength and maybe killing an adversary or something. But those were two really fun books that I got to read in uni, and yeah, loved that was part of my experience. And Michelle, you have that version of the Odyssey to read. Yes, love it. And Georgie, your translation was Evie Ryu. Interesting. I can't specifically remember why this one was picked, to be honest, but it made it really accessible for me, with that being the first time that I'd read a text like this, I guess. And anxious, that actually sounds fun, just to have self-organized classes. Yeah, so we I mean, it kind of depended on obviously which subject you did, but I got to yeah, that's the good thing about doing like a 4-year degree versus 3 years, was it meant that I got to do so many other things that I wouldn't otherwise have explored. And if I ended up changing the direction and the actual course that I was doing. I then changed it to English language and linguistics with sociology. So I guess I was doing like a double major, or whatever you might call it in the States. And so I wouldn't have done that if I didn't get to do a 4-year course, because I realized that I wanted to do that in second year. And that was then what kind of led me to find what I really, really loved, which was like the sociology side of things. So yeah, sorry, I don't know how we got onto this. How we got onto this chat. This is so funny. And Mad, you read some Icelandic sagas. Plotting through them was fun. Yes, some were boring, but some were interesting. You love history and ancient civilizations. Yes, no, exactly. And I remember, so again, during COVID years, in like, well, it must have been like the Christmas of 2020, or maybe a bit later. I can't remember at this point. Maybe it was a little bit later. It might not have been COVID. It might have just been like a Christmas thing. One of my lecturers did this thing where she hosted a couple of times these just like Zoom sessions, but where we would just get on and she would read stories of like the Norse gods. I think, is it, who wrote, I can't remember now. It might have been from Neil Gaiman's book, but I absolutely cannot remember. Or maybe, no, do you know what? I'm grasping at straws. I can't remember what book she was reading them from, but she was reading kind of like tales like the sagas, but like much more condensed ones, and like about the gods of that time. And that was so much fun. That was literally the most wholesome thing ever, because she just had a really relaxing voice, and it was like she was just reading me a bedtime story. Not me getting hella parasocial with my lecturer though. But yeah, literally that was a fun time. Like, I think I was so kind of silly, but also kind of not, I guess, because I was very much so like picking my classes kind of just for the plot and which ones I like the sound of most, rather than kind of formulating a really cohesive education, I guess. Hence why I did some classics courses and then some old English literature courses. Like, I went all over the gaff. I also did some, like, some Middle English literature. I loved it, Middle English literature with Chaucer. I'm a bit of slag for Chaucer. Let me tell you, gamers. I loved reading those stories. That's why I really liked those older courses, because it just didn't feel like I was, learning about real text. I was just reading fairy stories. Right, I was trying to ask Blossom about her day, but she's gone now. Blossom, hello? Oh, she's up here. Girl, you're so extra. Okay, we won't do that. Let's see if there are any tourists kicking about down here. Oh, no. Okay, well then otherwise I have to tell all my colleagues to sleep, and then no doubt instantly afterwards I'll then get the task to talk to them while they'll still be asleep. So let's do this. Why not? Hold on. Here we go. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Oh, sorry. Shell, I was telling you my goals. Thank you. Yes, I was talking about books, and then this is how we got here. Thank you. Yeah. What other goals do I have for this year? I want to, okay, one of them is a little bit heinous, but hang with me. I need to learn how to use Twitter, or X, formerly known as Twitter, because it is so used as, like, a communication and, like, a networking tool for, like, the industry, and I have no clue how to use it. Like, all I do is scroll on it, and, like, I think that I've started to kind of tune my algorithm a little bit, but it's kind of getting a bit out of whack, and so I do need to kind of get back on it, but, yes, so I do have a Twitter account, but I have nothing on it. It's probably called Yasmin's Corner if you want to follow me, but you also don't have to. So that's the thing. What other goals do I have? I feel like I have quite a lot. But now they're obviously all escaping me. Oh, I want to complete at least one game from my backlog, for another fun goal. Because I feel like, as I was kind of talking about towards the end of last year with, like, creating quest shelf and everything, and generally, okay, right, we need to tell one more person to sleep. Let's go and do Cletus. Yeah, Cletus. Hello, friend. Let's get Cletus. Okay, over here. So yes, I want to finish one game from my backlog, and I think that it's going to be Pokemon Legends Arceus. I've got to the final world in that game now. What I think is the final world. There might be more. But the final, like, area of the map that you unlock in, like, the mountains. Do you guys want to hear who my team is so far? It's still a little bit in flux, but we have, okay, so the first 5, they're all alphas, okay, which are, like, the big Pokemon that you catch. They're, like, they're kind of like the gimmick for the generation, as it were. So, we have Alpha Onyx, who literally ever since I was a kid and I was playing Pokemon Black, I remember spending so much time trying to catch an Onyx, so to finally have one is very fun. So Alpha Onyx, Alpha Gyarados. Who else do we have? The funnest one that I got recently, Alpha Lucario. Wow, he's so big. He's like level 70. He's so powerful. Then, oh, recently, very recent addition, Alpha, is it Luxray? Is that how you say it? It's like the little, like, cat dog that's, like, got, like, a little magical, like, electric tail. So those are, like, the main ones that I'm really happy with on my team. I then have a regular Leafeon, but Leafeon, not 1,000% sold on, to be honest. So we need to, that's the one spot that I'm looking to change, and I know that I definitely want it to be some sort of, like, grass type, maybe with something else. Yes, Reese, that's it. So it started off as a Shinx. That's right. So, and okay, thank you guys, I'm so glad. And Shadowbolt, Luxray is your favorite Pokemon, yay, I'm so glad, that's so much fun. But literally, I love using the alpha ones, because then whenever you, like, throw out the Pokeball and you're, like, fighting, like, a teeny tiny Pokemon, like a Pikachu or something, it's like, my Onix is, like, this big, and it can literally just, with its head, go, like, thwomp, and just, like, smash it into the ground. So I'm having a lot of fun with that game, and I sense myself doing that thing where I'm kind of half pulling myself back, being like, I don't want to play because I don't want to complete it, but I have to remind myself that it's literally my goal to complete a game. And so, you know, because then it's the thing in my head of like, I don't want the experience to be over for the first time, which is so dumb because that means that I have a pile of games that I've just never finished. And so yes, I got Pokemon Arceus when I got my Switch 2, because I got the Mario Kart World, but it didn't really hook me as much as I wanted it to, so I treated myself to another game. Yes, Pokemon Arceus was it, and I really want to complete it. And Reese Diamond was the first Pokemon game you ever got to play, and Shinx was one of the first that you caught. That's so cute. Yes. No, my first ever Pokemon game was Pokemon Black, and I distinctly remember the day that I was in town with my granny and my friend from school, Nicole, and maybe her mum as well. And we went into the game shop, and I begged my granny to buy me Pokemon Black, and she did. And I remember playing it. Sat next to my friend Nicole in her bed, and I must have been, I mean, I was in primary school, so like so little. Oh, look at Shadowball. Yes, you've got the same with same experience as Reese there. I love it. And Shell, you started Pokemon ZA before the holidays. Love it, love it, love it. I haven't felt quite as grabbed by Pokemon ZA. I love having the big open world to explore in Pokemon Arceus, and I feel like going back from that, like removing that, I wouldn't really like. So I think that what I'm just gonna do is I've started watching RT Games streams of Legend ZA. So I'm probably gonna have those on in the background as I keep playing Arceus, I think. So then I can still kind of follow along with it. But that's fun though. I hope that you're really enjoying it. But yeah, so that's one of my other goals, is completing a game from my backlog. Hopefully more than one. Again, like I've kind of, you know, maybe I've short sold myself on how much I want to achieve this year. No, don't be mean to Blossom. Definitely don't argue about politics in the workplace, girl. You might be the boss, but also nobody wants to hear about that. Where is Blossom? She actually is our pal, isn't she? Where is she? Yeah, we're actually really good friends. I don't know. She's somewhere cutting about the gaff. We've not had a very productive day at work so far, have we? Maybe there are tourists here now, though. Yeah. How many, though? Oh. We just have to use the sim ray on a tourist, so we can probably do it more than once on the same one, I expect. Let's do that. Yes, Shadowbolt, you really RT's CA streams were really fun, and that's how you enjoyed CA. Yes, love it, love it, love it. Like, RT game streams, there's something about like his streams that are so comforting to me. And yeah, also I'm gonna mute myself and actually blow my nose. I'm gonna do a really quick BRB just so that you guys don't have to see that. Hold on, guys. Okay. Right, I'm back. Thanks for bearing with me there, guys. You guys know that sometimes I just randomly get a bit of a blocked nose while I'm streaming and like chatting anyway. So being a little bit unwell probably isn't helping. And Leona, you really want to finish Undertale? You're just obsessed with Sims at the moment. That's really valid. I've actually never played Undertale, you know? I feel like I don't know much about that game at all, which is probably terrible of me to say. So let's go ahead and just like, you know, do a couple more of these. We'll do a party outfit change. A little sip of my tea. There we go. Oh, actually, do you know what, guys? Should we do another waterfall with our drinks? Because so far I've only had that much water. So should we do another waterfall? You ready? Right, I'll play the game so then we have something to listen to. I'll mute myself. Same rules. You guys start when I start and stop when I stop, okay? Right, hold on. I'm gonna mute myself, so we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. That was a long one. That was a long one. I hope that you guys are hydrating with me. That means that I've done about half of my bottle, which is very crinkled. So yes, well done on the drinking, gamers. And Georgie, I think that your plan that you've set for this year for yourself is that you want to eat more vegan or veggie food. Yes, not because you're going to become vegan or veggie, but because you do love some meat and fish and you want to give it a go. Yes, no, that is such a good idea. Just to also encourage yourself, like if you're not the biggest cook, to encourage yourself to try new recipes. The thing that I really struggle with is because if I'm cooking like a veggie or a vegan meal, well, veggie meal, I'll just sub meat for something with cheese. Which, do you know what, speaking of food, I am another one of my goals for this year, and it's like a delicate goal, and I'm trying to be as, you know, conscious with it as I can, in terms of doing it in a way that is good for my brain and my body, but I do want to lose a little bit of weight this year, and I won't talk about this too long because I know that it's like a little bit of a sensitive subject for some, but you guys know me, and the reason why I want to do it, and I think that with any goal, having a why is so important. And especially with a goal like this, which a lot of people maybe feel like they should have, and I'm putting that in massive air quotes, rather than they actually like have a genuine desire from inside themselves, rather than like societal pressure to maybe want to do it. My why, you guys know that I'm a pole girly, I'm a twirly girly. I do my pole dancing. I'm not very good at it, even though it's been 2 years. But I'm trying. And I really want to get stronger. So it's not so much like I want to get stronger, and I think that also my ease of being able to do certain moves will just be a little bit increased if I don't have quite so much to fight gravity with, because butts be heavy, and Lord knows that my butt is heavy. So that's all I'll say on that. But like, I have been trying to find, building off what you were saying there, Georgie, about food. I have also just been finding different ways to kind of look at how I'm cooking and eating, and trying a calorie deficit. We're giving it a go, for at least, you know, 5, 6 days out of 7. There we go. And it's going okay so far. I kind of started this prior to Christmas, and then obviously Christmas got in the way, but now that I'm back, I'm feeling really energized by the idea of it. And one of my favorite like, well, I guess you can have it vegan actually, things to eat, is like lentil dal. Oh, yummy, delicious, in fact. And so yes, that is definitely something that I'm going to be cooking. What else have I been doing? This week I cooked my very first steak, which is funny and very silly because I love to cook and I've never cooked a steak. What do you mean, Yasmin? But steak is one of those things that I've always been really scared to buy because I never want to mess it up. I've watched too many of Lisa Nguyen's like steak cooking videos on YouTube. And so I just got really in my head about it. But I got these like little steak medallions, and I had one of them with some rice for my lunch today for that protein, because I went to the gym and had 2 hours of pole last night. So girly pop's got to get the protein in. But yeah, I've just been trying to like shift a little bit how I see food, and I'm very much so one of those people that loves to reward themselves with food, but I'm trying to shift my mindset to, hey, how about instead of getting a bowl of burrata for my treat, I maybe treat myself to a steak to cook. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just trying to make lots of little shifts so that then I can feel stronger, and I can improve in my hobby. So that's my why just there, and that's you know, that's a little reminder to everybody who's shared some goals today. So maybe we could actually, I don't know if you guys would be interested in this, maybe we could set up like a little, like, again, kind of like goal, gentle, like accountability, like an area to check in with our goals in Discord. That might be fun. Maybe we could do that. You guys have to let me know what you think about that, to be honest, because I would absolutely love to do that. And yeah, hold on, let me catch up because I know that I'm so far behind. Reese, you saw during the Steam sale, Toby Fox's new game is fully out now, Delta Rune. Oh, okay, I'm gonna have to check that out for sure. And Shadowball, the way your face steadily increased the longer you kept drinking. I know, it was a long one, and I realized before that I didn't take a very big breath. So my, you know, my previous singer lungs probably helped me a little bit there, but not that I sing very much anymore, unless it's in my shower. Yeah, I love it, Harper. In replying to Georgie there, not a veggie slash vegan, but you've been doing the same. Chickpeas are super versatile. Yes. Oh, and as well, hummus. If you have a good blender, if you have a NutriBullet, you can make the most banging hummus. Never buy your own hummus, gamers. It's easy enough. Chuck it all in a blender, and that's it. And it is the best hummus that you will ever taste. Right, here's the recipe, okay? Chickpeas, extra virgin olive oil, lemon juice, tahini. If I didn't already say garlic, but also if I did already say it, probably more garlic. Cumin, salt, pepper, and then it's whatever other seasonings you want. So for me, I like to add a little bit of sumac to it as well. And then you can like dress it up with some like toasted pine nuts on top, a little bit of like extra virgin olive oil on top once you've like put it out in a little dish. Dip some bread in it, dip some like little vegetable crudités in it. Ooh, delightful. Oh, so delicious. So sorry, can you guys tell that it's like, I'm like, dinner time now. And I love how today it's just been like, Yasmin gabs about all the random shit that she has had in her head and not been able to do for like 3 weeks, while The Sims plays in the background. Sorry, guys. I promise that next stream, I need to get this out of my system. I need to flush it all out so that then we can get back to actually focusing on our gameplay. I love it, Georgie. Yes, at the moment you love using tofu and chickpeas and some beans. Yes. See, tofu, right? Tofu is something that Catherine cooks for me sometimes. I have never cooked it myself though. I do enjoy it. But it's never something that I default to thinking about, which is probably also, that also means I should probably give it a try, you know? Cover, just let Gordon's hand guide you when cooking the steak. Indeed, indeed. So funny. And, oh, where's my chat gone? Hold on, here we go. Yes, shut about, not just buds, legs be so damn heavy when dancing, literally. And my thighs, they are powerful, shall we say. They are big. They are big and strong. To be fair, actually, I like a lot of moves where they are quite thigh heavy, like anything to do with sits I quite enjoy. Like, should I show you guys this? Should I be so vulnerable right now? Do you guys want to see a little video of something that I was doing like before Christmas for Paul? Hold on, let me watch it and make sure that I'm not gonna like dox myself or something. I think that it should be fine. Right, hold on. We'll go for this one because it's a little bit shorter. Here we go. Okay. Right, yeah, I'll show you guys this. Okay, so anything I've been trying to, right, okay. Guys, please be kind to me. Please be kind. Because I'm wearing shorts and a little top, but this is a lot of my body on show, okay? It's obviously appropriate. And I'm gonna be really vulnerable, and yeah, I'm gonna be vulnerable, and I'm gonna show you this video of me, and this is why I want to improve, okay? So hold on, if I press play and do that, right? This is me. That's me spinning. Woo! There I go. And then, oh, there we go. Okay, and I think that's the end of it, basically. That's why I wanna get stronger, so then that can look better while I'm doing that. And yeah, Cassandra! Did she? Oh my goodness! Look, she fully just like cupcaked her and like she just wafted it in her face. I love, though, the fact that the Sims team actually animated the fart wafting in her face. She can like pranks, sure, why not? But yeah, no, legs and butts be very heavy. But I like a lot of like really thigh heavy moves though. So trying to like build up strength in that area is so something I need to do. Squats. Girl, we gotta be getting on the squats. And shot of I see down there on Twitch. Ah, she's a twirly girly, yay! Hold on, we'll just go for that one. And oh, Georgie, yes, also think you're going to put more effort into taking vitamins every day. That's very important, especially during the winter. I try to remember to take my multivitamin every day. I'm not perfect. But it probably does something. Who knows, to be honest, though. I also do have magnesium separately as a separate supplement, because it helps with cramp, but I have to take it in the morning because if I take it at night, it gives me really weird dreams. And I love it. I'm loving the lentil hype just here as well. And Georgie, yes, we can have a channel celebrating milestones and our goals and encouraging others. Yes, do you know what, right? I will message Porcelain about setting that up. Porcelain is so fast at setting up stuff in the Discord. Literally, our queen, our icon. We will bow down to Porcelain for that. And I'll drop them a little message later. Perfect. Okay, right, Cass, can you please just like sort your needs out and not probably get abducted by aliens again, which is probably why you're awake right now. Okay, well, she doesn't have any moodlets telling us that she's pregnant, so that's probably a good thing. And hold on, let me catch up. Yeah, okay, so anxious, that sounds like fun. Looking forward to updating everyone when you open a letter without screaming. Yay! And I will be here cheering you on for that. And I hope you would do the same for me because, again, I'm also scared. And Cuppy, you're getting pizza for dinner. Yum, I'm so jealous. Lisa 100 on the hummus, hell yeah. And Shell, not mad about, a chatty yes while simming, not mad at all. And then, Georgie's like catching, oh! Strike 2. I think that in fact we should start, you know, taking shots for that. So let's do another waterfall. Shall we see if we can waterfall if I put it on speed 2 for how long it takes for Cass to come back? Right, ready? Okay, let's try it. Right. Oh God, nowhere near. I should have put that on speed 3. Whoa, okay. Whoa, that was a lot. Sorry guys, that was a really long one. But hold on, let me keep going. Leono, always love the Gavin, yeah. And thank you guys, literally thank you guys for the encouragement there for the poll. And Shell, I just honestly, you guys are so kind. And it's like I never ever literally take videos of me doing poll, and that was the little thing that you saw on my head was because it was like a little Christmas thing, and so we had been, you know, taking some like fun group shots and everything together, and I decided to be brave and to ask my friend to take a video of me because I'm just plugging in my iPad to charge it. Like doing the spin pole is something that I have been trying to get way more confident at because I hate it and it makes me feel a little bit sick, but I'm trying to get better at it and doing those kinds of like sits, which is what I was doing there. So that move, if you guys want to know the name of that little move combo that we did, so the first one where you post yourself through in front of the pole and you have your legs together, kind of sitting to one side. That's called a parallel leg sit. And then I went into, then what did I do? Then I stuck my legs out and I bent forward. So that's, some people call that a pike, I believe. Naming conventions in pole is really all over the place, to be honest. So you might hear different names for different things. But yeah, then we did a pike. And then I went into kind of like a ball variation where you kind of like reach. I did it a little bit wrong in that video where you're meant to reach one arm under one leg, like under one knee, and then grab the other foot with the other hand. And then yeah, so that's the name of that little combo. I, as always, will always cheerlead for anybody that wants to start pole because it is a fantastic sport. Fantastic like dance medium. I'm not so much of a dancer, like that is as much of a combo as you will see from me. But yeah, no, it's great. Shut up, I'm glad I didn't have to participate in this waterfall. I know. Crazy. And yay, Jay as well. Hey, welcome in, friend. It's lovely to see you. And 2 in 1 stream. Literally, I know. So is she pregnant now? Oh, she just had a great time. See, I think that literally she's just got like a booty call in the sky. Like it's not even them spontaneously abducting her. I bet that she's out there on the phone being like, "Hey babe, can you come pick me up in like an hour? Yeah, I'll go shower and like sleep for a little bit and then you can come get me." Yeah, like just like pop your like, you know, mysterious light down on the ground when you're here and I'll come out. Ah, she's so funny. I love it. And oh, Georgie, honestly, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Like I love it, and I've been doing it for 2 years though, and I want to be better than I am. And so I'm determined. I'm determined to get strong, like learn how to focus on engaging my muscles in the right way. And yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing. So those are my main goals. And also, this is a really silly ambitious one. If we could hit like combined across like YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, Twitter, like 50,000 like followers in our community, that would be incredible. But I don't know if that's gonna happen. So yeah, that's gonna be kind of crazy, and I think that about sums up all my goals for the year. Or do you know what? No, actually, I'm gonna clarify. Like at least for the quarter, I think. Maybe I might need to kind of go in and kind of adjust timelines on everything, but yeah, so no, we'll definitely get a little area set up in Discord to, you know, keep each other on track and to encourage each other with our wins, and, you know, pick each other up when we're maybe feeling a little bit demotivated, because that obviously happens when you're trying to achieve things and do fun things, because sometimes they don't feel very fun when they're hard to do. But nothing worth having comes easily, my friends. And oh yes, of course. No, shut up. You're so fine. I know that YouTube does have a much bigger delay than Twitch, so you are so fine. You stick wherever you want to, my friend. Leonie, you got donuts. What flavor? What type? I have to know. Yummy. Oh, I love just a classic jam donut from Tesco, like the little sugar coated ones. And then if you put it in the microwave and it supercharges and it's like 10,000 million degrees inside. Oh, I love it. Oh, okay, right then. Shall we? I think that we'll go... Oh, what's Alexander saying? Wait, Alexander is called to ask us if he should go on a date with Pruella, which I believe is the bird from Gibby Point. Was it that you should think for himself, and we'll see what happens. That's a really funny option. Oh, Leonie, you got custard-filled chocolate donuts. Oh, yummy. They sound delicious, to be honest, mate. See, she's throwing up again. Have you guys had this with any of your Sims? Like, I'm not seeing any moodlets. I don't know if that might be the ailment, maybe. I really don't know what that could be coming from, to be honest. Super weird, because we've seen her do it multiple times, but I don't know if she's pregnant. Oh god, and that means that then we have to clean the toilet again. Nasty! Yeah, okay, so right. That's it. I don't know, because she the first time she got abducted at the start of the stream, she threw up, but also we haven't seen her having like the glowing belly, and we played for a few days at this point. So she was pregnant from the first time we would know about it. Oh, okay, so Reese, you think that it's probably the ailment. Okay. Yeah, that's very fair. Okay. Well, we'll keep an eye on that, and we'll see what happens. And I think that, do you know what? Let's see. That's Nova. I was like, who the hell is in my garden? Go to school! She's so troublesome. Girl, go to school. Literally, I feel like she was walking out there and then she like, psych, and then just like zoomed into the garden. But to be fair, she was going to go do some like science, so that's not terrible, I suppose. Oh, and this toilet is also disgusting. Does that mean that she also threw up here? Who knows? Well, oh, it's also leisure day. Oh, That's probably why Nova didn't go to school. I think leisure day is a day off. I could be wrong though. Yes, it's a holiday. Whoops, I sent her to school on a holiday. Awkward. To be fair, she needs to get her grades up. She's only a B like student. She needs to improve. But you know what, right? Why don't we? Do we have anything? Do we have any fireworks? I don't know if we do. I don't even think we have a grill, to be honest. Well, why don't we? Do you know what? I know that I said that I wanted to start decorating this little exterior area. So I think that we could turn... let's hit G and get rid of the grid. Why don't we do a little bit of decorating out on, you know, Cassandra's porch out here? So we could get a grill. Why don't we go for... We're going for this one. Not too big, not too small. And we'll pop it right here. Yeah, okay. Hold on. We'll get it straight. We'll line it up. Okay. Right, we'll get a little grill. Oh, actually, or maybe we could even do this one, because then it would just look like she's made... No. I was going to say, we could use that one, and then it would look like she's made use of another little nuclear waste barrel. But I think she'd like the nice, clean, polished one, you know? And then we'll get some outdoor furniture. So maybe... Just get a tombstone up here. Maybe we could get, one of these little Windenburg tables. This would be cute, wouldn't it? With the little parasol. Does that look silly up there? I can't tell. Does it look silly? Maybe not. Maybe not with the parasol. Maybe that's a little bit much. Maybe we'll just go for this table. Which is... Oh, no. We'll go for this one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll get this nice little table here. We'll get a couple of little chairs for it. And then we'll do like a little grill up on the roof here. Why not? Let's see. Where's some nice little chairs? Not really sold by any of these ones, to be honest. Oh, guess we could go for these. That's fine. That's simply not offensive, I suppose. And then, you know, I've just realized. So, as I was taking the thumbnail picture earlier, I realized that, like, this side of the house looks so boring. So why don't we actually get some little outdoor lights for the house as well? No, come back. Let's go to outdoor lights here. Leonie, does it look silly? Man, there's a rocket ship on the on your container. You're so right. You're so right. Do you know what? Just for that, we're getting the parasol. It is red after all. It fits our aesthetic, okay? Maybe we'll actually move the grill. Maybe we'll pop it like... Oh, well, hold on. Why don't we put the table more in the corner there, and then we could maybe put the grill like here. Yeah, what if we kind of like moved it out a little bit just to there? Yeah. Okay, and then we'll go back and we'll get the same chairs. That's still making me giggle. Actually, how about these chairs? Oh, I like these ones a lot better. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go for these ones. Nice. Yeah. Okay, cool. And then, as I was saying earlier, let's also grab some outdoor lighting. I love a lady literally never crossed my mind. Yep, she is front and center, right in the middle of the neighborhood. Okay, why don't we go for these little lights are unoffensive. We'll get these. Is it Alt that I hold to? No, it's Control, isn't it? No, Shift. I think it's Shift that I need to hold to make sure that I can copy. You know, place as many as I want. Let's see. Yeah, I figured it out. I know how to play The Sims. Okay. Ooh, Lord. Right. Calm down, camera. Right, 1, 2. Maybe we could also do... Nah, not that. We'll just do them around the doors. We'll do one around this side as well. Out on this other little terrace. And then maybe... Speaking of the rocket on the roof, why don't we actually then also put some of these little spotlights? And we can pretend that they're our, like, landing lights. On our little helipad. Here we go. Maybe we'll go like 1, 2, 3, 4. And then maybe some on the corners as well over here. Nice. Okay, that'll do. Oh, I like that. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of cute, isn't it? And then we can do like a little grill. We'll do like a little grill up on the roof. Why not? Oh, I should have also got her a bar. Do you know what? No, one more thing. I'll buy her the little globe bar from, Vintage Glamour. There we go. I was like, ugh. I know the pack name. Let's see. Okay. Maybe hobbies and skills? No, dining room, bars. Yeah, we'll go for this one. I love this one. I guess that we could pop it right here, couldn't we? It fits. Yeah, sure. Right by the bathroom, I guess. It's not the prettiest, but it'll do. We could put it there. No, right, that close to the bed's a bit dramatic, I think. Okay. Right, well, let's have a drink. We will pour a drink. Let's see. Well, she'd obviously go for the most expensive one. Simada Cherry Sap. That sounds very distinguished. I love cherry flavored things. Oh, it's like one of my favorite flavors. Okay. I also love cherries. Not just cherry flavored things, in fact. Oh, what? Our power got turned off. God damn it. I forgot about that. Okay, we'll come down here and we will pay our bills begrudgingly. God damn, that's like a whole day's work. Like, paying my bills is also not the same in real life. Okay. Right, well, she had one drink and she's starting to get a little bit buzzed. Ponder world domination? Is this like an evil sim thing, or can all sims do this? That's hilarious. Okay. Right, well, let's do that and then let's come and get ourselves another drink, shall we? Why don't we also go for a Old Yorkfield Classic 16? Okay, that sounds, pretentious enough for a whiskey, I suppose. Okay. Do we have any whiskey enjoyers in the chat? I can't. To me, it tastes like rocket fuel. Tastes and smells like rocket fuel. I can't. Oh. So is this really us pondering world domination? This a little bit. Come on, Cass, you can do better than that. That's a bit boring. Oh, babe. Oh, what? That's really lame. Then she just stares into it blankly. Like, yes, my world domination. Come on, give me something, Cass. Ah, love it. Oh, Reese, you're a whiskey lover. Okay. The Jack Daniels honey is your favorite. I think that I might have been a degenerate and perhaps have a shot of that rather than sipping it and enjoying it previously. The apple Jack Daniels actually had in a cocktail before is quite nice, but just the way that like unflavored ones, I can't get down with it, and the way that people just like can't do it. Alyssa's like rubbing alcohol for me is so gross, literally. Leone, love a good triple distilled Irish whiskey. Tullamore Dew, okay, interesting. Oh, the fire one is good too, yeah. I've also had a shot of that. That's very cinnamony, isn't it? I love it, Cuppa, hold on. When you were, my age, you couldn't handle the flavor of whiskey, but now later in life, yum. Okay, so maybe not like all hope is lost for me then. Maybe one day I'll start to adjust to it. Oh, did we just fight Bella? Our relationship's dropped all the way with her. Oh Lord. Oh, good gracious. Okay, well, we're gonna have to fix that. That's really sad. Okay. Cass, you're so toxic. Why did you have to do that to, like, your literal mother? Oh, good gracious. Okay. Let's come ahead and have her grill some. We gotta find something vegetarian. Let's do a baked potato. Let's grill a baked potato. Barbecue. My apologies. We can also earn 100 simoleons, sure. Janet, you're a whiskey and bourbon lover. Okay, fair enough, okay. And Georgie, you're more of a rum girly, sure. Yeah, and Reese, the rum is good too, nice. Yeah, I mean, like, working in a bar in Scotland, whenever we would have, you know, like tourists come in who maybe aren't from the UK or at least aren't from Scotland, like people would always ask me like, yeah, so like what's your best whiskey? And admittedly I was a little bit terrible because I just didn't really know anything about any of them. But also, and I say this with the utmost respect, but also a lot of you guys might need to hear this. Minimum wage, minimum effort. If you want me to have specific product knowledge, pay me to have it. And then I will have it. And then I will have it, and I will relentlessly shill all the top shelf whiskies. But again, we're not there anymore. We are not there anymore. And shut up, rum is probably the only alcohol you can tolerate. Very fair. Have any of you guys tried the... Oh, what is it called? I'm sure that there are probably stronger ones, but the strongest one that I know is like the... is it called Rye and Nephew? And it's like an overproof rum. And it is so stupidly strong. Like, I can't remember the percentage on it, but it's like... Maybe... Hold on. Let me Google it so then you guys can be like, here? Maybe... Rye and Nephew. Here we go. Yeah, what is the percentage on it? 63%. Oh, ouch. Yeah, that's a lot. Right, okay. Well, do you know what, my loves? On that note, I feel like I can feel my tummy start to rumble, because we've talked about so much delicious food today, and now we're talking about drinks, and I'm like, actually, do you know what? Nowadays, I don't drink that much at all. Apart from my birthday, and apart from a little bit on New Year's, I'm not fussed about it. That's not to say that I don't enjoy it, but I'm trying to not. Which isn't too hard because it's not. I don't really go out. I don't really leave my house. I don't really socialize that much. And hold on, I love it. Cuppa, hold on. Hold on. I'm trying to get I got to get my Twitch chat a little bit bigger. Here we go. No, still need it a little bit bigger so that then I can see everything. Hold on. Those Jamaican overproof rums don't come to play. They come to slay. Literally, come to slay me to the ground because even if I just whiffed it, I'd be like, I'm down. Yes, okay. No, I'm gonna go get food. I don't 100% know what I'm gonna have tonight. I know that I'm gonna have some salmon, I think. I have a lot of salmon that I need to eat, and I need to freeze some, so I think that I'm gonna open it up, have one piece for my dinner, and then freeze the rest, but I'm not sure what to have with it, to be honest. I might have some pasta, or, yeah, I think, do you know what, some pasta is sounding good right now, so I think that that's what I'll do, and I will have some veggies with it, maybe some, like, tomato, maybe I could do, like, a little tomato sauce, ooh, a bit of chili in it, bit of sun-dried tomato, bit of basil. That sounds delightful. I think that's so what I'm going to do tonight. And Laundry Bear, thank you. I will so enjoy it because that sounds delicious to me right now. But everybody, thank you all so much for joining me for today's stream. Again, it's always a little bit nerve-wracking taking a break. And like, I also really miss streaming when I'm not doing it. And so to have you guys all here for this first stream back is so fun, and I'm literally so grateful to you all for popping in today and hanging out and bearing with me while I just word vomit at you and tell you about Icelandic sagas. How did we get onto that, honestly? And while we just gab about food and everything. So you guys are the best for listening to me waffle on. And I promise, so for Sunday's stream, today I'm gonna put out a little community post. I think that for the first half of the stream, we will probably play with Bert and Fam, I think is what we'll do. And then I'm gonna put out a little members only poll today, giving you guys some options for what we might want to do for like the second half of the stream. Just because, yeah, I think that could be fun. I feel like we've started a lot of games recently, and I want to see if maybe, if you lovely members fancy playing some other games, maybe seeing which ones you might want to play, or if you want to just play Sims. So yeah, I'm going to set up that poll after I've had some food later on. But yes, so that's going to be on Sunday. We're going to do our regular Into Members Only live stream. And then from next week, we're going to be getting back to like normal videos. So like the normal kind of more scripted videos that I like to post on Wednesdays, and long plays, we might kind of bump them down to sort of every other week, every month, not sure. Especially now as we're going to be getting back into streams. But yes, sorry, we're getting back to normal now, and my soul is craving my routines. Like, my soul is craving, like, moving again, being in my space, hanging out with you guys, streaming again, like, getting back to it is what I'm feeling like. So, you guys, honestly, thank you all so much for coming to hang out with me today. And, yeah, okay. Elisa, love this stream. Really happy to have you back. Oh, literally. And at Wayne as well. Happy to catch one live. Yay. It's so lovely to have you here, friend. And Reese, thanks for the stream. Good to have you back. Glad you enjoyed your time away. Yes, do you know what? I really did. But I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be back, baby, you know? Yeah, Shadowbot, feel that on the routines. First week of January always feels so funky. Exactly. And like, I feel like starting the year with a bit of a cold and it's still being here like a week and a half, 2 weeks later, it's annoying me because it's like I don't feel that rough, but it's more just like I feel a little bit like tired and like, what's the right word, like lethargic, and just a little bit slow, and like I feel like I can't quite focus. And so I think it's this combo of like getting back to work, getting back, and just yeah, I'm ready to just get back into it. And so yeah, that's gonna be that. But yes, already can't wait for Sunday and our stream. And also little reminder as well that in the Discord, speaking of the Discord, which we've talked about a lot today, but if you guys ever have any content suggestions, then we do have a content suggestions channel over there. So if there are any videos that you want or like questions that you have, chuck them in over there. And that's honestly so handy for me to have. And like, you guys have put so many fun games in there to potentially stream as well. And to generally keep an eye out for in the future, which is really, really fun. And also, I put a fun little question in the other games channel as well about questions that you might have about Paralive. So if you've not looked at that and you do have a question, maybe go put it in there, is all I'm going to say. And that's it. That is as mysterious as I will be for right now, because I would love to get your answers. And Shadowbolt, to be fair, it's the middle of winter, so nature isn't starting afresh yet, so wouldn't put too much pressure on the new year. That's so valid. Now is still the time to hibernate, especially now is the time to hibernate with the terrible weather, do you know what I mean? And like, December was very mild for us this year, and then now it's just like sucker punch with the cold straight away in January, so yeah. But right, before the Britishness in me comes out, we start gabbing about the weather for a whole hour. This is where I'm going to leave you guys. Love you guys all so much. It's great to be back. And again, I just had to purge the gabbing from my body today. So then next stream, I will be much more focused and hopefully less snotty. But good hydrating. I don't know about you guys. I did about this much of my bottle. I've done about half of my tea, so good hydration, okay? I'm gonna go finish all my drinks. And thank you all so much for hanging out. Thank you to our lovely members that we've had in. Thank you also so much to Reese and also Kappa down in Twitch for being our lovely mod squad. Appreciate you guys keeping us safe here, and free of nasty bots. And right, yes, as well, Anxious, thanks so much for hanging out, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with me, friend. Right, okay. Love you guys also so much, and I'm gonna get my tea to cheers us out. Ready? Hold on, let me get my hand in the right place with the right button. Right, okay. I love you lots. Bye!